Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today we are going to be looking at how we missed this stock that went from $1.84 to $135. That is a 7,236% gain. How we can find stocks like this by going back in time. We're going to look at what this company's financials were when they were $1.84 to see how we could find similar companies that could run potentially 7,000 plus percent. So we're going to do a multitude of things. I'm going to show you how to capture the URL, and you have to be pretty fast about it. We're going to look at a website that looks back into the past that will help us for the future. And yeah, we'll create a scanner based on those financial parameters to find potential 70 baggers. It's not a 10 bagger, it's a 70 bagger. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit subscribe, and I'm going to shrink my head and we're going to get on with the show. So the stock is ticker symbol WFRD. This is Weatherford, and here's the $1. Actually got down to $1.31. So my 7,200% gain is off by a little bit. Anyway, so what we have to do, you're going to go to finviz.com and you're going to type in whatever ticker you want to go back on the future on. Maybe it's Nvidia when you wanted to buy Nvidia when it was $3, or Tesla or Apple. Today we're doing Weatherford, so WFRD. So what you have to do, and you have to be kind of quick, I have it here. Once you type it in, you need to copy this address bar pretty quick because it kind of changes. So watch what I do. Click copy. So I've got it. I copied it, and watch how it changes. It's actually a lot slower than I thought. I thought it was going to be faster. See, it just changed. Okay, so now you're going to go to Wayback Machine. So it's web.archive.org. And you're going to type this in. I'm going to remove Elite because I pay for the extra version, the premium version. And we're going to go ahead and enter. Would you look at that? Somebody was archiving this data. So the time frame we're looking for is 2020. We have 2021. Let's see. Okay, 2021. That's fine. We'll take 2021. October 13th. That is my birthday. That is crazy. All right. So stock price then was $23.58. So $23 to 135. Let's change this. 486% gain. So we don't have the $1 archive, unfortunately, right? Yeah, we don't. So we're going to create a scanner based on this to see if we could have caught the stock early on. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go back to FinViz and we're going to go to Screener. And we're going to go to All. And we're going to open everything up. Perfect. Okay, so now we have this data. So they were not profitable, but their market cap was over 1 billion. So market cap is going to be small. Their profitability was negative. Net profit margin was negative. How far negative was it? Negative 568 million. In terms of a percentage wise, what was their percentage? 16%. So we will do under 20%. All right. The stock went from 1,563 stocks to now 265. Okay. Gross margin was 23%, which is kind of low. Nowadays, their gross margin is 34%. So gross margin 23%, gross margin 23, over 20%. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Quick ratio is 2. We definitely love to have that on there. So we want a quick ratio over 1 for sure. Now we're down to 172 stocks, and now we're actually down to 134 stocks. We're going to keep going. Okay. Earnings per share quarter over quarter, very positive. EPS next year is positive, so let's go ahead and get that. EPS growth next year positive. EPS growth quarter over quarter also positive. We're down to 100 stocks. Now we're down to 54 stocks. Wow. Okay. Shares float. Wow. Shares outstanding is under 100 million. Shares outstanding under 100 million. We're down to 54 stocks, and now we're down to 32. Institutional transactions are positive. Average volume was over 200,000. Let's go ahead and add that. Average volume over 200K. We went from 32 stocks to now 28. Not bad. Wow. Insane. $27 target price at 22. So the stock price is below the target price. Target price above the price. So we went from 28 stocks to 28 stocks. All right. Wow, RSI was really hot. Jeez. Oh, we do have financial data for it was the end of 2020. It was the end of 2020. What is end of 20? End of 2020 is still like $5, $6. So we're gonna call an audible. So total revenue, I mean the market cap is not listed. We'll keep the we'll keep the net income. So they were still negative. They were negative by quite a bit more though in 2020. Okay. Let's see. Do they have this data? They do. Wait, it didn't load. Okay, so we're kind of screwed anyway. So we're just gonna stick up here. Let's see. I mean, they had some debt. I'm not a big fan. I mean, the performance year to date was positive. That's gonna be a big one. Let's do that. Performance. Year to date. Okay, 28 stocks down to 11. Okay, we'll call it there and we're gonna save this. We're gonna call this Weatherford Twin. And we're gonna save it. Okay. So this is based off, loosely based off of how their stock price was um, when it was 20-ish dollars. We do have these stocks. A lot of them are all in the healthcare sector except for one, Semtech. Um, very interesting. Look at the charts. Wow. Good companies. I mean, they look like good companies. So very cool. I would love to review these, but I mean, that's got to be a whole separate video. If you guys want me to review these stocks, let me know and I will add it to the list. But these potentially are companies that could mimic Weatherford. And I mean, look at this. This stock went from like $7 to 27. Let's, I think I have CDNA opening. MERM, TARS. We're just gonna, well, just for fun, we'll look at the monthly charts and see how much of a monster or beast they have been. Avidel. Wow, so Avidel's trading at the same range as it was 2015. Almost profitable. They're almost profitable. Gross margin insanely high. That's exactly what we just saw. Geez, imagine getting this at $1. Come on, give me a break. Wow. Wow. Cool. Okay, let's look at CDNA. So a dollar, that one was at $1. That one already went 1,000% plus. Care Care DX. Let's see what this one's looking like, a beast. Let's see what this one's looking like. Wow. Used to be $100, went all the way down to $4. Now it's at $27. Well, it actually went to, yeah, 4-ish. That's an insane candle right there. Holy cow. Holy cow. We're barely into August, and this is about to surpass July and June's volume. Holy moly. No, they're not profitable. But they this looks so good. This looks so good. Wow. Incredible. What's their why isn't it showing me their, oh, it's right here. Okay, their sales have kind of slowed down, but they're on track to beat 2023, maybe 2022. EPS not looking good. Let's see. Q1 this year they did 72 million. Last year they did 77, so they missed by 5 million. Q2 90 million. 92 million. Q2 last year 70 million. That's a 22 million increase. That's absolutely crazy. Wow, this company is looks like it's ready for a freaking launch. Jesus. All right. Wow. MERM. Let's see MERM. We're just doing some high level window shopping. Okay, MERM. Wow, you IPO'd around 2019. You got a low of $6 and you're trading at $40, almost a 10 bagger. Wow. Look at that. Not a fan of this. Um, geez, look at all the gross. Geez. I mean, goodness gracious. Wow. I mean, just insane. Absolutely insane. I would like to come back and review these. Um, but if I do come back in the future and review them and I run the scanner, it's likely going to be a little bit different depending on the day. This one got as low as 11, went up to about $40. Kind of looks like a cup and handle, but typically the right side of the cup needs to be higher. Let's just take a peek. Not a good sign. So we looked at how you can go back in time to look at future. Sorry. We went back in time to see what a stock was before it ran 7,000%. We were only able to find data for the company when it was like $20. So not a full 7,000% preview, but we were able to create a scan when it was $23 and ran to 135. If you made it this far, consider subscribing, liking, leaving a comment. It lets YouTube know that my channel might be worth watching to other people. So thanks again. Take care. See you tomorrow.